lovely posture people, it's your posture woman here. This video is for one of my ladies in my class. I teach at SIL every week, and I know that there's some that need to do a little bit more. So in between your classes, because I understand if you're not a member of a gym where you get access to so many different classes and you're just doing, say, Pilates once a week, you definitely need to be doing more, because it's all about creating awareness and building up memory for your shoulders, pelvis and core. So right now for you, lovely lady Liz, and everyone else too, in between all of your classes, a little bit of this week's routine, and I'm going to take it up to advanced and then also take it down for beginning levels too. So just a little 10 minutes is all I'm ever going to do, because I still haven't worked out my camera, so I still only have about 12 minutes to play with, and it's going to cut off anyway. So without any delay, please remember, I know I've done my mobility and I've done a warm-up routine, I think I have. If I haven't, I'm going to do one separately, because to save time, you need to just do your mobility or my mobility, warm-up and routine, or whatever routine you like, as long as you're mobilising through your joints and spine. Now I'm going to go straight to the floor, because this is all about a 10-minute of this week's routine for you lovely Liz to do in between. Woo! It's all about Pilates. So please remember, it's not what we do, it's how we hold as we move. My journey is to help you all improve. This week's routine, less challenging. 2 wide arm press ups. Shoulders back, lumbar long, ribs closed. This area here needs to be well composed. And then nice and slow, elbow in line with your wrist for 2. If you're a little bit more advanced, this one here will suit you. Then, knees bent, up to the ceiling, over your pelvis to continue healing. This week's a nice gentle flow of a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Do it one more set with me. I'm going to do it harder for you, Lizzie. And again, lengthen that lumbar, close those ribs, elbows in line with those wrists and those shoulders too, to continue to help correct you. Like this, or Lizzie, like this. Whatever is suiting you today. Push back to release, take a breath in, hollow through into the amazing cat stretching, and lengthen back. One more set. Knees on the floor makes it less for your core. Knees off the ground if you're sure. Elbow in line with your wrist. No head drop. No belly flop. Hang on, I need to correct myself. That's it. It's all about good muscle memory. Over that pelvis, without doing this. No twisting those hips. Keep them glued to continue to improve. Hips up to the ceiling. Glide that body forwards. Lower to the floor. Knees come down first. Thighs, hips, stomach, chest. Now taking it into a nice gentle rear deltoid squeeze. 2 of these. So make sure you set up correct to begin. It's all about your posture correcting. 1, 2, 3. And again, 2 rear deltoid squeezes. Shoulders back, lumbar to the floor, ribs closed, stomach in. It should be harder as you lift off the floor if you're switched on through your core. Nice gentle 1, 2, and then work those glutes, isolate them as that leg starts to move. Now to make this more challenging, just in case, legs off the floor will add to the challenge of your core. But don't do this bit if you're not sure, because your back will get it in the wrong way today. Yeah? Less is more until you're sure. Then from here, a nice gentle, hands on your hips for your awareness. And then nice and slow. 1, 2, hold it here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, hold it here. 1, 2, 3. Now, lovely Lizzie, if you want to make it more challenging for your core, do both legs, and then from here, 1, 2, 3. If there's any movement here, you've gone too far too soon. Less with your limbs and focusing more on the little muscles through your shoulders, pelvis and core. I love these moves. I'm obsessed with Joseph Pilates, I really am. It's my posture therapy. And I love it because everyone that I'm teaching in my classes, I know that in time, you're going to build up that strength through your joints and spine. You're trying to avoid this jolting of the pelvis. When you're done with that heel kick into the hip, shoulders back, stomach in, take a breath. As those hands draw to the ceiling, zip up, draw in, and continue healing from within. Then rotate your head to rest, the traditional move like this, and take a breath. Shoulders slightly back, chin slightly in, eyes to the floor, zipped up through your core. Hands to the ceiling. If you make it more challenging for the core and your backs, lift that chest off your mats. Think about the base of your spine. We all must keep it divine and in line. Shoulders, chin in, hands to the ceiling, eyes to the floor, zipped up through your core. Now this is just for you, lovely Liz. If you need a little bit more challenging, middle finger, knuckle, palm, elbows in line, toes tucked and lengthen out your spine. Reverse tricep lift, 1, 2, 3. Oh, and then back down. Oh, and back down. To make this less challenging for your core, knees stay on the floor. Now from here, whatever we're doing, we're going to come up and push back. There's a guy called knees over toes. I want you to check him out because I've been doing these moves for years. And I love hearing other people out there how amazing that these moves are. Oh, it's getting tricky. Remember, one perfect rep rather than many incorrect. They are the words of Joseph Pilate. Now, you're going to flow with me. You're going to lay out on your side. I'm going to show you one exercise in this routine for this week. It's a bicycle. Traditionally, this one is done up on your shoulders, like this. I will demonstrate for you. Here, as you cycle. But it's quite advanced. So, I choose to teach this in my class like this. Your set-up positioning is everything, especially when it comes to posture correcting. So making sure for you, for anyone that's not sure about their core, keep the underneath leg on the floor. Lovely Liz, I know you'll be like this. So from here, pelvis stacked, in line with the shoulders to be exact, lengthened and closed, well composed. Take a breath in as that knee starts lifting. Then we're going to do a cycle like this. It's all about your pelvis. Training to hold your pelvis exact. We're cycling this week, 1 forward cycle and 1 reverse. Now you're trying, I am obsessed with lines, as you keep having to straighten them out. Then come away from that hip. The power of Pilates. Just by laying here on the floor, I have so many muscles working right now. I am simply moving my limb whilst creating awareness of these lovely little muscles within. I am not doing this, causing a dip, therefore causing myself lower back dip. No more joint problems, no more bad backs. Lovely Maz, in my class today, I know I've said I'm going to show you what to do, 2 different moves. I'm going to do that in a different video if you don't mind. 2 different moves if you do suffer with your lower back. I want to show the traditional spine roll, which I've shown lots in my videos. Great for the base of your back because you're pushing it into your mats. Anyway, enough of this fun from here. Join me. The other side. You need to balance up both sides. Because I've only got 10 minutes, I'm only going to do one side. And the next move from here, I'd like to show you, is middle finger, knuckle, palm for this week's routine. So, start again. Under and lift. From this positioning here, if it's too challenging for your wrists at this stage, please remember it takes a long time to strengthen and gain stability. You need to start doing all these moves straight away. I'm obsessed with doing in between everything we do. So as you're circling your arms forward, your middle finger, knuckle, palm behind, elbow needs to line up as you lengthen out your spine. Zip up, draw in, and draw your hips to the ceiling. If you want to make this more challenging and that hip doesn't drop, you lift that leg up like this. If you feel you're dropping here, you've gone too far for the strength through your pelvis. Move less until you progress. Hollow through. Lengthen out. Don't forget, lovely Liz, you've done the beginning bits of press-ups with the glutes and you laid on the floor and you've done the rear deltoid squeeze. You've done one side, you have to do the other side as well, but I'm not going to do that because of time-wise. So now I'd like to gently do the seal roll with you all. Soles will clap if you've got bare feet, which is great if you have. I don't, sadly. You're going to clap your feet to hear the seal sound, and you're going to roll on your spine like this. Whee, up, woo. Now this is advanced, so you may need to unseal your legs to roll back, but then come back up to enjoy a jolly good clap. Now I want to show you on the floor. Hopefully you can still see me, I don't know, I might come out of view now. But I'm just on the floor rolling on my spine. Now a lot of people look at this and go, oh my God, how can you do that on a solid floor? Trust me, it takes years, but I have toughened up my bones. The first time I ever saw someone doing Pilates was a man, quite a hot man, who's doing the whole routine on solid wood floor. That really got me. Then a lady, a woman, probably dead now, who's 101, who's doing Pilates in a box positioning. It just got me addicted. I watched that, I listened to my podiatrist, and now I've never looked back since. So from here, lovely Liz, so we've done a few spine rolls. Now from here, we're almost done, because I reckon it's nearly 10 minutes, because it's going to switch off. Ready? You go down as far as you can today before you lose your alignment and control. So today you might only go this far. Under that lumbar here, straight back up. Pilates is precision, Pilates is control, and Pilates is correcting our body as we flow. I just make sure you're holding yourself perfecto. All those lovely people out there, thank you for coming to my classes to help your posture repair. I love it. I love what I do, and I will continue to help you. You can add a little bit of oomph by coming down and coming straight back up. Go down and add in a bit of movement, a bit more speed. And then slow it down like this and hold, just to add a little.